I didn't know when I would be on next because, as I've said in the community tab, I've had a bacterial eye infection. So, I mean, it doesn't seem to be there now, which is good. I'm not putting the cream too near my eye. Right, we're going in with Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser, the one that I've been using a lot. I don't know if I'll buy it again though. My skin is really dry. Okay, that's that done. Hello Lamika, how are you? Right, primers. So I'm going in with Shop Miseno Poi face primer first, which really is all air at this point. Good, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad. Hi Josh. Do you support LGBTQ? Yes, I do. Hello from Poland. Hello from the UK. I'm from Russia. Hello from the UK. Hope you're all doing well. Right, let's put a bit of this other primer on. Just under the eye area, but I need to be very, very careful with it. I don't want another eye infection. It's not the makeup that's doing it. I don't know what's done it. But I've not been doing lives for 8 days now. It might even be 9 days. I'm not too sure when I did the last live. Prep and Perfect Pore Smoother. Oh, you're from the UK as well, Vinay. That's great. Whereabouts in the UK? I'm from the northwest. Are you a Democrat? We don't talk politics on this channel, Lee. It's all about the makeup. Just going to put a bit more of this on. Oh, don't be sorry. I just prefer not to, because once you start getting into politics, people aren't necessarily going to have your opinion. So I just prefer to stay out of it. It's like religion. I don't talk religion on here either. People aren't going to have the same opinions as yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the New Look highlighter stick. Let's just move that in the middle. This one's in the shade Gold. This is just for under the foundation, just so I've got a bit of glow. It's literally, there's hardly anything left. Look how much I've used. Okay, let's get the foundation. So the new foundation, well, it's not new, but the foundation I pulled out for this Shop My Stash was the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. So we'll put some of this on. It just looks like that if you don't know what it looks like. It's the fairest shade that they do. Right, let's, oops. I pulled out a new sponge because obviously I had that eye infection and I didn't want to use the one that I was using. So I threw that one out. Thank heavens I had spares. Just get my mirror. And we'll put some on the forehead. Wow, it's quiet. It's so quiet in here tonight. Normally it's busier than this. Right, I think I'll just put some facial mist on. Right, foundation's on. Well, it's more of a skin tint. I'm not sure I like it. That's why I brought it out. Right, we're going to put some concealer on now. So we've got the Makeup Gallery Hide and Chic Super Size Liquid Concealer. Which I think that's just going to take me a long time to get through. There's quite a lot left. Excuse the fireworks if you can hear them. I mean, it's not even a special occasion. I don't know what's going on out there. I'm going to have to get rid of, I think, at least 3 mascaras. I think there's one I can use today. And that's my Primark one, because I've not really used it. But I am going to need to buy some, at least 1, maybe 2 more next time I go into town. It's not worth risking. The only thing is with that, though, it's quite sad, actually. My friend Francis bought me this one, and this is a really expensive mascara, and I'm going to have to declutter it. And that one was my favourite as well. So, it is what it is, I suppose, but it doesn't mean I have to like it, does it? I need my brow pencil. Oh, it's there. Right, so this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Neutral Brown. Which is just like maybe a shade or 2 darker. Yeah, because obviously this is natural, this is pencil. It's probably about a shade darker than my natural brows. So I'm not going too dark with it. Whereas the one I used last time was a lot darker than this. Okay. Now I'm going to go on with the Fenty Beauty, what's it called? Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. It's in the shade Butter. Right, I'm going to put it on with this, but I have used it, like I've used this brush as highlighter in the past. So I just want to make sure there's no highlighter on, because I don't want highlighter that close to my eye. I think that's okay. All my brushes need washing. Most of them are in the bathroom to be washed. But I wanted to do this video today. And then tonight, when I come back from my mum's, I'll probably do my brushes. I've literally just got a handful of brushes to use today. But they'll do, they'll suffice. Got quite a few orders coming in from various different companies. But I found this company in the UK called, if you're from the UK, you might want to check it out. It's called Branded Beauty. I don't know how new the company is, but literally I got 10 items, well 8 items really. 2 of the items I got for free. Like when you place, I don't know if it's your first order or any order, when you place an order they give you an item for free anywhere, and when you spend over a certain amount of money they also give you another item for free. So I bought 8 items, they gave me 2, and that was for, I think I spent £23 all in, which isn't a lot considering like it's all drugstore. So yeah, I can't wait to do a live with that. Right, what am I doing? Am I using this Give Beauty palette? Right. The only thing is I don't really have a brush for this. I mean, I should have a brush to blend it out. Yeah, I've got a brush to blend it out, like the e.l.f. one. But to actually put it on, I'll just have to use my fingers. So, these are the 2, like, they call them contours, but I don't feel like it's a contour. Definitely not this. This is definitely a bronzer. It's not got enough grey in it to be a contour. So, it's called the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. Yeah, that's bronzer, and they're claiming that's contour. It does look a bit ashy. Let's put some on. I've not used this for a while. Can you hear them fireworks? It's not that creamy. Smells nice though. Right, so we'll just blend that in and then we'll do the rest of the face. Blend that out with this brush. That's good. Right, then we'll do the cheekbones. I do have a brush that I can use this, but again, it's probably in the wash. Unless there's something over here I can use. Yeah, there is actually. This is Expert Face brush. I don't think it's a foundation brush, but I could have like just put this in the contour. Never mind. Live and learn. I'm going to turn this light down. Sorry guys, I always do this. It's always on the highest setting, just because of the time of night that I film. Right, I'll dig the brush in there And we'll go underneath the chin just to see how it kind of performed with the brush. Right. Then I'm going to go in. I don't think there's that much powder left in this. Gets to a point where you're like, shall I call it done? But I don't like to do that. Just because obviously there's still a bit left. Just blending that out with this powder now. Right, and let's put some of the bronzer on. What brush shall I use for that then? This one. This is a buffing brush. Put a bit on my nose. Then let's go in on the forehead. Right. Okay, so we're done with the bronzer. I've got a feeling this is going to be a quick get ready with me. I want to wear this new blusher. And if Dave watches this video after the fact, I got it on your recommendation. I saw it in the Sephora sale. So it's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure that you recommended. Just looks like that. It's tiny. It's like 1.2 grams. I've got another mini like this. I can't remember I think it's called Blush Infusion or something like that. And then I've got, I think I pulled the bigger one out. Where are you? Yes, here. Yeah, so this, like, I'll show you out. You can see the size difference. I can't see though how much grams this comes with. It'll probably be 4.5 to 5 grams. So that's what that one looks like. This one is Dim Infusion. That one's Mood Exposure. And then I've got the palettes as well. So I've got 2 of the palettes. So I've got more than enough of the blushes for now. But I wanted to try this one that Babe recommended to me. Just because I don't have it. And she said that she thought that I'd suit it. So need to find a blush brush now. Let's run this one through the colour switch, not colour switch, just a makeup eraser. I mean, is there any on here, like, that I've not used for a while? I don't think so. Well, yeah, there is this, but it's just too fluffy. It's not going to pick anything up, and this one might not either, but we'll try it. So that's the colour of it. It's like a plum. I'm really going to dig the brush in, because normally these hourglass blushes aren't that great. It's not that they're not that great, they look beautiful on the skin. It's just, you need to build them up. Ooh, that, maybe I did just go in too much, too heavy-handed with that. So we've been shopping in the Black Friday sales, and what have you been buying? I have been shopping in the Black Friday sale. I need to stop. It's mainly for like Christmas gifts for myself and for other people. Okay, so that's done. Now highlighter. So we'll put the Rare Beauty one on. Yeah, the Rare Beauty and the Colourpop, because the Colourpop one is Project Pan. So we'll go in with this one first. So this one is in the shade Lunch Money. Starting to change consistency, so we just want to use as much of it as possible, all of it really, if I can. Right, so that's that done. Then I like to blend that in. It's all about the blend, guys, because if things aren't blended, everything's just going to look a hot mess. Then we can do the other highlight. It's a bit extra, 2 highlighters, but the other highlighter I pulled into Shop My Stash, and then the Colourpop one I just want to use up. So this is the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Mesmerise. It's really, really pretty. You can see how I've used quite a bit of it, but I don't feel like I've used that much. I mean, normally I would just go in like with an eyeshadow brush, but we'll use this Morphe brush because I don't really have any spare eyeshadow brushes. And it is quite crumbly, like when you go in with it, it gets everywhere, and I think that's why it's looking like I'm probably close to pan, which I don't think in reality I am. And they're so easy to break, so delicate. And again, blend out. Okay, that's that done. Now we just need some finishing powder on and we can move over to the eyeshadows. I think this is probably one of the quickest get ready with me's that I've done. And I use the Hourglass palette. Like I can show you what it looks like because I've not long done I've not long done kind of a project pan. It's in project pan, just the finishing powder there. So this is the finishing powder. I want to finish it up no later than January, and then next year I want to focus on all these 4 powders here and finish them up by the end of that year as well. That's the hope. Not too sure because blushes and bronzers take a lot longer than a finishing powder would, but yeah, we'll see. It's just a really nice powder. It makes your skin look flawless. But they're expensive. So I would say if you do want to try Hourglass and you want to try like blushes, bronzers, finishing powders, it is more beneficial to get a face palette if you do like the colours in that face palette. If not, then yeah, I'd just recommend maybe a finishing powder if that's what you're after. I mean, like the palette, the Shears palette that they brought out, it was £90 in the UK. It's gone down now to 72, but even that's expensive. I'm sure, like when I bought this at full price, it was expensive, but I managed to get it for 55. And you might say, well, £55, very expensive. And then the other one, where are you? Oh, it's up top. The other one that came out last year, the jellyfish one, is the one that I bought because it was the lightest one. It's barely been touched because I've been using that one, but they are beautiful, beautiful powders. I do recommend them, but they are expensive. I'm going in now with the Beauty Crap Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist Sealing Set Mist. It gives that like dewy look, which is nice. I don't like the smell though, guys. It's got rose in it and it's not for me. Right, need an eyeshadow base on. So let's go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer. It's the only one I've got. And that's runny. That's way too much. Let's put it on 2 fingers. I hope this is going to go okay. Because it's not quite been 10 days since I last wore makeup. It's been about 7 or 8. I mean, I'm not quite convinced that I had bacterial conjunctivitis. But the doctor said, oh, they're really red, aren't they? He said, have you been, have they been sticking together? And they hadn't. And I told him they hadn't. So he gave me some ointment for them, which I've been using. And they're not as sore. I think a palette did it. I was using an eyeshadow palette that my friend bought for me. I'm almost convinced I'm allergic to that eyeshadow palette, which, if that's the case, I'll be so upset. It's a beautiful eyeshadow palette. Yeah, that's like I've got all that left. That was way too much. Right, I want to use this brush here, Real Techniques 321 full coverage eyeshadow brush. So I want to use that for some powder to set the eyeshadow base that we've just put down. I'm really trying to get into this to get rid of all of it. And then what I'll do is I'll go in with this one. And I've been working on this powder for at least 2 years. Okay. Yeah, this corner now. Okay. So I'm not. Yeah, I think I'll need that in a bit. Right, we're doing eyeshadow now, and in my opinion, it's the best part. It's took a lot, guys. It's took a lot for me not to wear eyeshadow these past 8 days. Right, and this is like a new palette. I've not used it. I've only swatched it. So Revolution, the Enchanted Icon. Not so long ago, I used the Patrick Tar dupe of this. They brought out loads of these, I think 4 in total. So not so long ago, I did that. And I really loved everything. So I'm hoping it's going to be the case in this one as well. I would say if you buy it though, guys, be careful when you get to this gold. I'm not using that today anyway, I don't think. I really, really want to use that. It looks like some kind of duochrome. So, I guess we're going to go in with a lighter shade. Which, do they even have shade names on them? No. So, number 7 then. Is it? No, it won't be. Because they will count the creams. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, number 4. And they've all got pretty much asterisks by them that basically say you shouldn't be using them on the eye. I mean, how can you put out an eyeshadow palette if you're not supposed to use them on the eye? If they're not safe for the eye area. It's ridiculous. Colourpop used to do the same thing. I don't think they do it anymore. But it's like, they'd say it's like the glitters weren't safe for the eye. Anyway, let's get on. Just going to try and, there's some colour on this brush, I'm going to try and get it off. Yeah, I definitely need to do my makeup brushes tonight. I've ordered, like, I'm getting some for Christmas, some Spectrum Disney Frozen ones. And they're really nice. You get 2 face brushes and you get, I think it's about 5 or 6 eyeshadow brushes. Look at all that purple that's come off. Glad I didn't go in with the brush before I took it off. Right, so we're going in with number 4. which is the palest pink in the palette. So it just looks like that on the brush. Ooh, it's quite pigmented. I thought this was a dupe for the Rose Quartz by Huda. It's not. It's so different. In the next video where I use it, I will make sure I've got my Rose Quartz palette and I'll show it to you, show you the differences. There's some similarities. It's powdery, like the mattes are powdery, but it's a beaut, like so far it blends out nice. And for £8.99, guys, can you really complain? Revolution do some really nice palettes, I think. I mean, people complain about the formula, but this formula's good. I don't know about the shimmers yet because I've not used any. Right, and then we will go into this one here, maybe to blend out. So that's going to be what? 6. It's more of a like cool tone, ashy brown, brown grey. Okay, let me just... I was just thinking, do I have a shade that I could use instead of going back into this? You sold your grandmother. I don't quite believe that. Right, I'm going to go in with this powder. I think this is the last of it. There's a bit more on the side. I'm just kidding. I know you are. You live in Turkey. Turkey's nice. I've been there on holiday before. Right. We're going to go in with a darker shade. I think this brown. So we're going with that. I might as well just use the same brush. Actually, no. Let's use this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill one. Just make sure there's nothing on that. I don't think there is. I don't know if I'm going to put anything on the lash line. Maybe an eyeliner, but I'm going to sharpen it. mean, it wasn't this palette that I used last time, so I should be alright. If it was the palette. Right, we need some glitter glue. What you think of Turkey? I really enjoyed it. It was a very long time ago though. I would like to go back there one day. It's not the best glitter glue this, but it'll do. Right, let's get that brown eyeliner I like. But I need to sharpen it. It's not there, is it? It's here. Okay, that'll probably do it. Really, I should have used a purple eyeliner. Right. So I think I'm going to go in with this one now. Let's have a look. Maybe that one as well though. Let's see what this first colour looks like, because that looks incredibly pale. Maybe that can go. That's more of a topper. I want to try that again as a topper over one of the darker matte shades. Hi Landy. I'm glad you let me shorten it. How are you doing? Thank you. Right. I think I'm going to keep it to about there, and then we'll put this other one on. Which both of those shades seem to blend in to each other, if I'm being honest. The other palettes seem better. The True Icon from Revolution. But this is only my first time using this one. Quite a good finish wear, resting on the couch, cuddling my dog. Oh, what kind of dog do you have? My niece has a border collie and she is, oh, she's so pretty. I have a German Shepherd mixed Border Collie. Oh, I love Border Collies. I wish I could have one. But all I need to do is walk about 15 minutes and then go and see. She's called Luna. Go and see Luna when I want to. Right, let's go in with a different shade now for the inner corner. I think this one. It's more gold, so it might not go, but we'll try. That's quite nice, actually. You know, considering not many people have been talking, it's still been a long get ready with me. Which is quite surprising. I do find that though, I do find when I've not been doing lives or get ready with me's for days on end, it takes me a while to actually get going with makeup. Right, so I have to chuck 3 mascaras out and I can use one. Right, to be honest, I mean, I know the fact I have worn these because I've worn these together, but I don't think I've worn them a lot. So I could potentially keep them, but I don't want to get another eye infection. And also this one, my friend got me this one. This is a very expensive mascara, Prime Prometics Prime Lash. And I'm going to have to throw that out as well, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But this one here from Primark, I barely use, so this one should be alright. Very hyper dogs. My old one was a terrier, an old hunting dog from the shelter. Needed to train him real good, yeah. They do need a lot of training as well. And Luna is always trying to, like, if something comes on the TV, she's always trying to kind of shepherd things, because they are working dogs, aren't they? She's absolutely hilarious. She loves music as well. She does like the meerkat when certain music comes on. She loves Lizzo. She loves, who else does she like? She loves Harry Styles. She loves Ed Sheeran. It's mad. It's crazy. Passion is important, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Cute. Right, so this is the So Extra in black. Hopefully this one will be okay. Definitely those eyeshadows I've used are toppers. So I need to remember that, like, going forward. Because they show up, but they're not impactful. I was going to do a liner as well, but we'll leave that for today. Oh, it's 9:30 already. Right, I'm going to put some of this on again. Yeah, it's just, like, it's gorgeous. It's a stunning shade, but it's light. It's just, they're meant to be, like, that would look really, really good over this shade here. I think that's why they put them like that, so you can use them as toppers, like in the Rowan Rose kind of thing. And then we're going to go in with this one. Just got a message from Royal Mail. It's probably telling me about my parcels coming tomorrow. I think I've got 2 coming tomorrow, maybe 3, I can't remember. I'm not good with makeup. I have droopy eyes really bad. Hooded eyes, I've got hooded eyes. You just gotta, like, the trick to it is go further up when you're applying your makeup. That's what I do anyway. The best part for me is definitely eyeshadow, and then I like blush. I'm not too bothered about the rest of it. Right, I'll go back in with that inner corner shade that we used. Not too sure what lip I'm going to go in with though. We'll see. It's not like you have to really like tame it down, because like it's not like it's an in your face eye look. Like on first impressions, because this is the only time I've used it, I do like it. What I should have done, I knew what they were like because I've already swatched them, but what I should have done is kind of swatched them again, so I knew how pigmented, especially this one and this one are. The toppers, I think they're all toppers, maybe not this one though. So I'll do that going forward. And let's see if we've got a lipstick in here I can use. Oh, I know what I can use. I've not used it in ages. Okay, I need to try. Always wanted a cat eye eyeliner. I can't do that with a hard liquid liner. Or that you can do it with a hard liquid liner. Yeah, you can do. I don't use liquid liners because I'm not good with them. I will use, I don't know where I put it. So I'll use an angled eyeliner brush, and I'll use like a dark shade out of a palette, like either this brown, if it's a really like light eyeshadow look, or the black, and I'll just like go up here like as close to the lashes as I can with my brush, and I'll do like a very, very small line and that's about as good as I can get. Doesn't help as well, my eyesight's not great, so I wish I could show you the brush that I use. I mean, not this one. Oh, wait. Yeah, something like that. Wonder if I could show you now. I mean, I've just done my... No, I can't do it now. I'll do it on the next video. Just because obviously I've done my lashes. Anyway, we're going to go in with this Pure X Barbie. The shade's Innovator. I love it. It's so cute. Thanks, that actually helps a lot. I'm more than happy to help. I'm new in the channel. Thank you, Just Me. Right, isn't that a beautiful colour? And I think it would go really, really nice with this look, especially as it's very, very pink up there in the transition area. Oh, I do like that. It's nice. Okay, so this is the eye look. Oh, it's stunning. For an £8.99 palette, guys, and this is stunning. If these are your shades and you're looking for an inexpensive eyeshadow palette, I would recommend this. I mean, I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. But I'm just saying, it's a stunning, stunning palette. I absolutely love the way that looks turned out. I don't even like purple, but these are really nice purples. What colour is the lipstick called? It's in the shade Innovator. I don't know if they still stock it. It's by Pure. Pure might stock it. This was limited edition because it's a Barbie lipstick, and I have had it quite a while. So you could go and search for it. I think they did a couple of shades at the time of me buying it, but I like this shade the best. Anyway, again, this is the look. Thank you for joining me and watching today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. Bye, guys.